so se yenumre no nsia bremu kase bon so ma wodo esaka ne fi ha ye betena se ebebere nyina ede so mo se yenumre no nsia kase bo nsem yi some for last okoja bo e na so de asoma mi be kan ede ama ye nsem yi okọ Facebook ha Sikka FM 895 live and our YouTube so Sikka FM 895 official TikTok and X and so at Sikka FM Information Centers I would also atokase boy apete and then the rest someone me de baba so mono de makutini be and say Kanema Penny John Ajekum Kofo and so Edia Tuja se bibrem asas the tami shi dear Asa said ye we are singing na down one money efa de get asem so mo de abefo eteta fidie de kwantempo ahodo ne ma so esesen wiase no asa bibrem ha de ya kache o se penifo sore waka na omo hwe na omo eye enioma ye sanso na National Communications Authority NCA so ababonte aba begina chire anaso masen aba be chire bio de ntia wo masesa commercial FM stations kaneno na ka 100 kilometers ya say di o mat so I 45 kilometers afasia ire bi emra shebejani honorable Kwajo upon enkroma o say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ni nansi form ama say MPP amanyoko no so amukoto omo akasa fia ba year former executives ebetumi atubie akoba de say to osromo so eduro no mkoto aba no omoto aba no efama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ewia yebeba mehia no tabato empese so ahanso emrahye bejani osoma for wa ha honorable Akwasi Kwadu Atiataba ono so ama adisuafo asabe wo mo ho kire wo mo check ni nyina MP scholarship scheme no obo mo amomo so etumi etia wo mo school fees efri hwa edekasebo no ebekọ St. Teresa School wo North Canada wo enkran mantam ni mo so and basic schools assessment contest sa competition school yi and edi nkunim ye bekọ share said the jumade no call ya nwumadi in some way and am eba bejebre abechiremu edi asomo say ye fi hasika 89.5 ya nwumre no nsia Kasebo. Me out me name day ede ajwa nyako abro no my koja tra kwan ne so ba near the sem no enchiremu abro Sikka FM track one ye ne ekro no 89.5 Sikka FM Sikka FM track one ye ne ekro no 89.5 Sikka FM
Sikka FM 89.5 yes suma santimai Sikka FM 89.5 yes suma santimai
Yes, my santimai Ghana my area sina so kahoma ye free some na say na ya fa some no infrastructure ewo kane mampanyi John Ajekum Kofo mampanyi dada akache ene de kasebo no free na kane mampanyi de sembia to Ghana dwumade no akoso abra we no high level media forum enkran Alisa Hotel ho ena de dwumade no so na African Media Bureau womo ena de dwumade ehhehye so honorable anase mampanyi dada John Ajekum Kofo ekasa wo dwumade da se ho en wo say bibrem ha de asa de say de wo hwese de abrochire wo see nim de abata de for the technology and digital space aba for time fidie se de ho dwumade setie na fe so omode nim de esesa de masese o mabrabom wo wiase na hwese de bibrem ha pa de yesi ye niema no a asa ye yakechi o se bredu so se ye hwe na ya kasa ye keka ye ho na ye niema hodo bia obade ye edi kye ye no eja ye tambo ye bo na ye man ni jiwom ni aso ye hye ede esesa ye man ene bibrem ha nyina wo so ba bibimamu ha de a eche se di abrofo kasa ne afa omaduane ne edi omonta ne hye se do omukala kra ne ma ne bi so ne mema bia ne bre eno a ena se ye ne di akire se de omo akasa do omo de no eye ma omo ho ye no saa ena wo senka bibrem ha de ye so ye hye na ye de ne ye nim de no obo ade ede ema ye no ye hye ne de ye niema wie ye be ha abrofo na si omo a na ka omo so omo digital innovations se de omo fa befo ene ewia se de ma ekọ no ade se so omunkuro omama omayare se tumpon omama omasitiram ayo omojo ayare hye ekọ animu omakwan ye wo muntu galam se fa nsuo sei anase efa no ensei ensuo ni pa enomnom eno ena wosenka bibrem ye hwesua na so da bi eno de ye yi ato nkyai kura wo se enei ukọ enkurase ahodo akyese eniema ni enye atete no na woye trim na niema sabe emfa ni bie eni mputuo ema ni pasetem no eno ena ebibrem ha de ni die chetu one ye woka se ebredru se bibiman nyina ye besore waka se de kwase buroni eni ni nim de ema ni krom na setirem aye bokọ na somadwo no sanso ena wo se ebibrem ha yeso ye de nim de ye be ho masuo mo ye hwensuo de pa na ensumi moa ema ebibrem nyina efa ne tuma pa efra kane mampani John Ajekum Kofo.
If we would use these technologies to empower the people, fast-growing population with all the natural resources here that we tend to only exploit to send out raw and to be given a pittance if we do this. And I want to tell you, I have come to believe the fastest instrument to educate and awaken people is perhaps the media. The fastest. The normal school is there, right? But it takes donkey ages to get a degree, doctorate, and so forth. Whereas with the media on the backs of digitalization, you can do it. Go to any village around our country now, the most illiterate in the sense of not, they all use mobiles and they know how to use the mobile to even transfer money. So they would learn and they will become so well informed as to be able to hold their government to account. It will make for good governance, accountable governance, and also generally make responsible citizenship. And so when they told me you were doing this, I thought I should come and let you know that 5 years we've been talking. We've been talking with governments within the 5 years. Some governments, we've talked with the main banks on the continent, like African Development Bank, the African Bank. We've been trying to let them see the urgency of this. Because if Africa does not awaken itself to the digital age, and also with the AI, what is it? What is the AI? Artificial
intelligence.
If we do not do it, and the way the other continents are rushing around, we are not careful, we'll find ourselves back in perhaps worse colonialism than happened earlier times.
Well, what has been the response of these governments you've engaged? And then the banks?
I think it's bureaucracy. They hear the thing, say, this sounds good. Oh, we'll think about it. And then they leave it somewhere. The reactions are too slow. And I feel bothered. I feel really bothered. But Dangote is African. Adenuga is African. I'm sure even in Ghana here, we've got some individuals who would die with the right frame policy. You'd be surprised. And the youngsters coming up. I've told you of my grandson. I think he's about 28 now. He may be richer than me as I sit here.
Kane Mampani John Ajekum Kofo Ose Yenshe na nimdia mapano yakoso wiase na bibrem ha yenshe na yensua bi se okonkrase ahodo no a se de mobile money si ba ye wo nyina hum wo mu yusu no ekire se bibi papa bi ba ne nyina gita ye ni ase na ye pese ye kire mane konkrase nyina obi abehu bibi the artificial intelligence AI se ya ba ye de to the party ne do foforo de asiso na echinchim ne pana esa wo se mrofo ne da no mabra ba otu yeso ye hye na yensua ne ye na emmoa emfa empeja ne koso emfa mre ebibiman enyina kane mapaje wie ye en wo sanso de esusue bi ba se ebeyanka ebibiman nyina so kambom na yempe Pana African Media Agency na sentremtrefo wa bibremu nyina ye ka bom atikuo baako na ne senkran kra na yebesi dan de headquarters asi anase yebekọ bibrem baabi na ho so baabi akuro kase baako ye de headquarters na kosi a ogidi senka beboa amane manso ayeye entie no.
But if the professional media people would find a way to establish a powerful media agency. I've cited Al Jazeera, say here in Accra, very African, to tell African stories, not just political. It could be economic, it could be social, it could be entertainment, it could be trade, it could be industry. And they are using digitalization. I tell you, before you know, the African in Nigeria or in Nairobi or in South Africa or North Africa, and even as we speak, our brothers in North Africa, you would need some convincing to get them to believe they're Africans, like us. So we talk Africa, Pan-Africanism, and yet it's like pies in the sky. So we need to get this thing down.
Kane Mampenyi John Ajekum Kofo. Yento akasebore so na yenko National Communications Authority NCA akache na say NCA edi jinaye foforo abana se jinaye and it's radio stations and I said dear friend ne say FM stations commercial one see aye nyina yeka ho bie kane no nanka o radio we fidie no etumi ko bayese 100 kilometers as I say dear NCA jira ye no a wasie no a ye ka say Accra High Court and Court of Appeal so agia tum no and she no extra second no nanka wutumi cover 100 kilometers a say NCA ehwa so ede aba 45 kilometers na ba ye nipa bebre abekasa de atia sa jina ye eno na nam so ma NCA asa ba bonten asa betim de ntia omususu sesusie we ye enam so ema court mienu yi enso etai wo mo chi wo mo se sa esusie anasa sa jina ye we ye omasie ba beboa ama radio stations for from so person mo baba som Ghana fo nyina no wo mo so anya kwanya ede aba ene wo ko abenya 100 kilometers emfa mo bo oje 45 ani etwa de ne so ni ama obi 45 de ato so sa na so obi anya bi kakra na wo som adwuma no aye nyina semtwe no ye som Ghana no obi a anya kwan enso asom oman no ebi uko NCA ho acting director general eye Edward Yenchiri Fianko wono ene kasafa ensemi ehu.
So in this classic 1996 judgment of the Supreme Court, the decision was that even though you don't need a license, as far as the resource, the frequency resource was concerned, you needed it needed to be regulated. Okay, so what we are regulating is the frequency. If we give any other reason why we can, apart from frequency, why we cannot grant an authorization, I don't know, I'm not aware. But Mr. Sapon may be able to weigh in better on that one. So sometimes we have frequency constraints, and that's the reason why we cannot grant an authorization. But beyond that, we are limited. Unlike other sectors we regulate, where we can look at the economics of the market and other metrics to reach our decision, when it comes to broadcasting, until the law changes, we are very limited on what
you know, there's a constitutional review going on, and we think it is one of the things that even a number of the issues the minister touched on.
And yeah, Ora Edward Yenchi Fianko Ono Oko National Communications Authority ono na acting director general and wachirem di ntia epenyu for esi sa jinaye no aha Sikka 89.5 yanimra no sia kase bo and amiguso are making kind ede ama yefriency ho na ye mesen enko ofuase ayi bi emra hye bejani honorable kwadwo wopon enkroma wode bia bashim was one day waka kire MPP amyeko the former executives nyina say former executives we kan no na internal elections mun tubi yakoto abayi Frank Akurafo na ka mun tubi eyakane mapanyi abedi atue kan Frank Akurafo Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia wono ena wakasa ya sa advocacy wo ye ekasa ya sesei de former executives amyeko ni nyina panyifo sigina ye se eduru abato no a monso bako akokira madwen e de afa abato emu eno nti honorable Kwadwo Paul Kroma se former executives say we no Monto Frank Akurafo di bra na Emma Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia de ka mamu de na se so ka bi ma mo amoso ye de ma sha bato no emu wo sese de Dr. Alhaji Bawumia ekonye ede Emma former executives so san wono so hwa animu se former executives ye duro no mkoto aba ayi Frank Akurafo obedi MPP amanyeko no animu a omo so ebeto aba no ede ama Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia wono so ehim Frank no ede MPP amanyeko no anybody say asemo nya to dwa bra a one former executives e wa amanyokuo nim ebi ehyiaye edi nkomo yintie
many aje papa esan se mehu party mpanimfo bebre a enkatete no anka ehia se ya enkomo mmabi ana meboa me constituency ankasa mehu former vice chairman for ni former deputy women organizer for ni mpanimfo bebre former regional secretary anka your constitution dada na yedi adwuma enka omo mahabi munu yakuma mi gira monim ha sei enche bia na party ka say yebeko conference ewo Legon na yakohwe nsakraye kakra wo constitution ni mu enti ekuwa party ni na yeteye nipa be nso a party ni teye no munu yakuma na meka ho bi yechi ko Ghana constituencies be 276 any party mpanimfo di nkomo se nsakraye be ne yenye wo constitution ni mu nsakraye ba ko na ya yenti a wo abaye ba betu you kan bi wo ochina unye executive nanso party chiradwen aba be chire bi ene se ye bie mu se former executives yem form nkan ye ni president Kufuor ko di nkomo na na dodan kwa ko di nkomo Dr. Baumia ko di nkomo nkofo bebre ko di nkomo asori dem ana se asori asase so na yegina yi me nkan nitro metumi atene me nsa ewo nyankopon ni maka chiro se nipa ba ko a odi mu akutini ntia na wo former executive vote abi no onene Dr. Mahmoud Baumia oti ase yi into do akeda wase wadwe pa wo de bae ne na aboa ma nyina yetumi aka bom
Honorable Kwajo Wapo Kroma Ofase Ayebi Mrashe Bejani ene etene kano yeba mehia not abaton pesua so hanso empio wa ha Honorable Akwasi Kwadu Ante Ataba na yenim se MP our MP's scholarship scheme sa scholarship scheme iwasiesie ede ato ho ede amadisuafo a omo empesua yiso a omo bom ho moden ngumasua mu na so kakra ni fie na omo ede abo omo ho nti wo boa na dru ho omo scholarship no mo so etumi ede akwakosua de amomasum adru omo no mankoda akwakodwendwe school fees eho yenim se mpempi no ta ye bra no wo ye wasan aye biom we no adisuafo beye se aduanan mienu 42 na wamo bia check I no omode ekwa tua omo school fees said ye be boa ema omo so eho ahenhan wo mo honorable wie ye no de futuo taso se omo wo adwe no wo pepa wa akoma pa no so omo be sua de nanso ahode ni ho na mo ani ho nti no no afa to ne ho so a wo je omo sa emoi ojiri so omo sua de ya da cho omo so ba be yempanyimpa ama omo so be ye bia manchiri ma da kwa mo be ba no ma be som Ghana so so mpa eno ti na wo tu sa na mo to no wo so wo sro mo se omo hye na we nu a wo ya ma omo no ye hu eso emfaso papa wi no san so sro mo se omo receipt omo ko tua wi omo fa meto se da achi bi ye pa konta bu a omo so ebetumi akofa ede aba Honorable Akwasi Kwadu
lady ba ha na anya bon nse ye nua no ma no omo mpesua isu bebre ene de ona de sra brains MP me hwe na me mo wo school sem wo kom awani secretary efe ni fees mo ti nyame adom ni pe be ko be aduanan mienu the second batch ene ne de ma wo se bi on benye bi no mo be kom school no wo akwakutua mo fees ni bi na o metimi akoso asua de because mo masua de ehia ya de very important so de ma obi bia obi abedu bia no so tokoso na asua de nti be ha me se me nua no mo kuma wafa asifo bi wo mpesua so nyina nipa duru nyina no a me da wona no nengo machine beboa wo bi asikasem kakra nti no enti mo nsua se me do man no so mo aso isika na me hweso in terms of common fund tibi na ye ya ye dey ma won se afa nkotua won school fees na enti mo tonkoso nsua de e futu na me dey ma won cause mo mesua de eno na japade kase a ebetimi enya awo wankaso abrabom etosumi enu de mesume se wo mo ne se we o maji o mo de checks e ekoi meso so o mo fa ho receipt emra so de ebetimi de akonye de be return expenditure na ya ye no impredibly no oji checks ni we no oji scan he no kutua o fa no mpokra no sese bi on fa receipt ni so that you can go and account for expenditure no ayena na no aba be ya asem oye ne sa esiw nuanum bi kwan yensa na outside bi mu ba na sabi sɛ mpanyinfoɔ so otwi wɔn nan sɛ ɔbɛyɛ checks na naso ɔbɛyɛ payments de ama wa ɛbɛha agye ntoma sra wɔn ɔmɛki so ɔde ekue ɔbɛkɔ akɔtua otua so wie a ɔde receipt ne bɛbrɛ yɛn ne yɛtumi de akɔ na wɔn nuanom nso wɔn de aka no yɛtumi ahwɛ na yɛayɛ na wɔn nso nsa aka wɔn deɛ made sra mo wɔn ma wɔn paa ɛno no na me sɛ obi biara
nyame ensra obi biara mentia notes Emrashe Bejani Honorable Akwasi Kwadu Antiataba any say se wono so e kasade acha desuafo ya omonso ensaka MP scholarship bi oso omonkotua omofa receipt no mbra na enkayefo nso enyemu emfaso ye kwa ni mwakase bonim ye kwa eye enkran mantam no emu ho school bi wo ho at the St. Teresa School, or North Kaneshi. Na suku yi ya kasa wo so adunkuni manu nyam hye pa enye asem ketwa na wo mo na image say national winners our basic school assessment contest basic school assessment contest see wa woda perfect star media production o mo de perfect series book Pastor Philip Sapon ena fibia wode sa sohwei ehhehye so na we no ya Ghana fa na nyina na suku bia wayiwa na musini na na wakotena se na sa sohwei wakwakotwere bokotwere no odi nkunimu a na ne abasobo chenchireke ya de amadi so ni ni suku ni nyina na monso mongumaso amusua no eso aba emfaso afide na kwawieye St. Teresa School omo ena edi nkunim Ghana nyina number 1 winners over your Facebook ne so Sikka FM 895 live and YouTube no Sikka FM 895 official be say enkwada o manim fe and achaso o mote ho a dwada tan panyufo wo ho na no mahemfo ene panyufo bebrati ni anyi tin wo ho a dwumadie no ekoso fe wo screen no eso na St. Teresa School yi a wo modi enkunimo yi abasobo omunya ye sika omunya 20,000 Ghana cedis this kind of 200 million omunya laptop eka ho omunya fridge abafude bi double decker and afeso omunya TV the boda ho ni be 55 inches enye no nko ye mo plaque eka ho and afe medals ka ho citations ka ho and adisuafo no omukotena mu ekodi se adwuma no obia enso enya tablet enya no nko omunya textbooks ahodo and omosanso enya first position trophy no enso eka ho na uko St. Teresa School wa ora wisdom wobemase zamefe wono oye teacher ni ono so no campaign for mu dia ni mu ma adwumadie yi ekoso ogira ni suku ni nyina anamo ekire se de omani asi age entie.
Great impact because their level of thinking and the way they approach questions has changed because we teachers we've been coaching them to take their time, read the word problems, look out for keywords, and then from there they can arrange their answers or put their answers together so that they can get maximum marks. And that's what has manifested. What he has started, you can see, is from his heart. He wants the best for the children and to change the narrative of education in Ghana. And so, yes, he has done it. Sponsors also came in. And whatever he has promised, he has delivered. And what, again, you realize that everything has been so fair. A contest that you get into after marking, you are asked to come and vet to be sure that everything is okay. And if you deserve to be for your mark to be reviewed, it is sustained. And so he has done well.
Sukuno ayadie yempene wome ora wisdom wabemasi zamefe wono oyechecheni was St. Teresa School omune di nkunim eno nso campaign for mu di animu emadwumade ne ba so ne tieso no so e de sem to January and a Pastor Philip Sapo one CEO e de ma Perfect Star Media Production yes omo hyehyɛ sa adwumade wono so e de sem kakra eto twa intie no
uri na be dia dance say questions are yeto no e no ma questions are teacher for no de man kwa no school we esa odwene ho aso what my bad answer so bono quality me dwene a question. So much my questions now. You know my questions. Questions are two. And say Musa, I said, "Can you join who ye?" And so much me bua science Musa. And it's what do you know? Say, you must say be a traditional quiz. I'm na. I ora one na. School is a plan in yard there. yɛmfɛne nka ho ɔmo selecting kola mfi sɛ otimi kasa in class we bisa na sɛ otimi yi ano ɔna yɛ ade pa ebi ɛwɔ actual learners bi wɔ no ma otimi kasa but the base sure na kan the person is very good kasa education how to read and write sakame to kan with match na sɛ bɛ kama ade te sɛ kan hye tie die yɛ ba yɛ audition obi a bɛyɛ bi ti wo a ɔbɛyɛ ade no ya pickle Odovia, we say my word of the best learners are top for audition, no. Tia Caribbean film, a Caribbean school man. Or you will take it part. Our program will be the man who come and hear the Emmanuel. Tia be a film, and it's not a day and a face of percent crown. It's me actually question, no to me, a bomb model on Messium. Never my gun at this year, it's me a coffin. And it now, yes, as I do media, and the Baba. I'm unclear, you move on, Mr. Joe Mary, action.
Enya yeti ye Pastor Philip Sapo wano ena ya CEO de ma Perfect Star Media Production yeti se wode eni di semi to January ena National President de ma Ghana Publishers Association Ora John Akwasi Amponsa wano so eda Pastor Philip ase se anamnsa so amaye hu sa eni swade hunu eno so yenti no
enipa okosada odin kunima ye mo entimi mo bia congratulations ehwe mo fra na ho keka wono mo de ye quiz na echese wo sua ade na amu ene ede mo na masre Ghana for se we enye nkranse ema mo fra ewo Ghana nyina se enwoma sua ye ntoto na se otimi sua na osua ni ye a ede ubegina gina penka ewo da chiasiti change aba kani curriculum na ye wono na ye friend objective based curriculum na objective based curriculum no tete ngoma sua no so no assessment kese na kojina akoda no ability to chew memorize empo na eneno yaba the Bruni friend standard based curriculum. You can standard based curriculum. The actually say, dear, you bet Chiribiano, Enina Iriase insist yes, so Bruni Betano, real life education. Oria, Ensimfuaka Kra, Osia, or no Messiamuno. I was so timid Bobra, I want a brabum, Nebusia, Emu, any Kura, or Mumu. And you can standard based, it just says, you say no, and Messia, any more practical. Tell you more, and in dear, any Bia hunu riasi nyina from road to cars to aeroplane. Application of mathematical and scientific knowledge. Enti enwomasia yesia no se betimi edim punto biaba. Jese yesia ria yeti asia yetimi de djuma ewo nipa brabum to solve the problem that prevails in our society. Tede beya enwomasia ehobeba emfaso de amaye. Enti megina so akere esichafo nyina masrewo. Te enne a different paradigm of education. Yes, say there were biano oma assessment ya enkwadano ebetimia apply yomo to innovate and address the problems of society. It is doable. We can do it.
Yebetumi aye enti yenwe ho na yenye Ora John Akwasi Amponsa one national president edema Ghana Publishers Association yenyina ngomeso ho sami so na ensama ensaka ne fi ha ne yemfansi yasamfo ofa alasa rokoji abo on the sack aseboyi emu ede ema ye eda 0 rachas no so ene boabo bibia no ede ema ye oba edem hadia CEO Edema Bullet Fashion Center DJ Bullet one chinchin from any technician on duty and no and mama say wa papa bi enso so and abo enini nyina ede asomye enwumre me din ede ajwa nyako abrono